I'd like to show you something. It's one of my favorite places on earth, and it's not even a car dealership. Come with me. Welcome to the final resting place of most of my money. Above all, this is where I come to invest in myself. If I want to grow my wealth, if I want to become significant in my industry, this is the place where I come to meet with the minds who teach me how. Now folks, we're here today with an interesting announcement. Let's talk about the next book from Penguin. We're up to 7 books already, with the last one being Poverty Proof, and thank you very much to you. Poverty Proof sold out in stores across the nation in under 2 months. It's already a bestseller. Penguin and I had a meeting and we asked, what can we do to take things forward from there? We have an interesting idea. The next book is going to be Poverty Proof for Entrepreneurs. We're not sure of the title yet, but it's something down the lines of Who Gets Rich, Who Gets Poor, and 50 Ways Entrepreneurs Can Get in the Way of the Wealth. Above all, there are 3 questions we'll answer, and it is precisely that. Who gets rich and why? Who stays poor and why? And what are the underlying governing principles that change that trajectory? I've long believed that poverty is a dark ages problem. It's a very real problem, it's a very personal problem, but in many ways it's a ridiculous problem. We have the answers. My goal is to share the living daylights out of them. Now folks, there's something that I'm not able to do, and that is to keep good ideas to myself. When I learn principles that work in the real world, that add extra zeros to your bank balance, that change your trajectory, and that get families out of these generational cycles of poverty, I have to share them.
It's a desire to help a country that really has a lot of potential, but somehow doesn't seem to be making it on the wealth stakes. It really is ridiculous in a sense that we have people like Elon Musk from South Africa who are now really exploring space and trying to make us an interstellar species.
Yes.
At the same time as we have people who are struggling to feed their families. There's something tragic and something wrong about that.
So here's what I'm going to do, and I'd like you to join me on this little crusade. Over the next few months, as I write the book, I'm going to share the ideas with you on this channel. We're up to some 300 episodes now of From Amateur to Expert, and they're all available for free on douglaskruger.com. But from today and going forward, we are going to dig into the wealth principles that set people apart and share those ideas as broadly as possible. They'll be in the book in greater depth and detail, but I'd like you to have them for free. More than that, I want you to find people who need the ideas and get them signed up. There is no cost for the channel. All you have to do is subscribe, and every weekday I will share a new principle with you, and let's move the nation forward. If you're outside of my nation, of course, the same principle applies, but the books are available from audible.com all around the globe. So, coming out next year, early next year, will be Poverty Proof for Entrepreneurs. Who gets rich, who stays poor, why, and 50 ways that entrepreneurs can get in the way of the wealth. Poverty is a dark ages problem. Let's solve it. The answers are available. Let's share the living daylights out of them. I hope you'll join me.